January 6, 1923, London. 5 adventurers gather, drawn together by an insidious plot designed by a dread hand. Drawn together to embark on a journey from the River Thames to the shores of the Bosphorus. Traveling through Europe on a coal-powered palace, they'll combat terrors ancient and new. They'll see the wounds of the World War just recently ended, and the rumblings of another yet to come. They'll experience opulence rarely seen, and terrors unimaginable. Join us now for the horror on the Orient Express.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Morons Madness. Please visit our social media pages and give us a like and follow. Every like and follow, share, and download helps us get out there and get ears on what we're doing. Please also leave us a review on iTunes and Facebook, as well as visit our Patreon page. All links in the description below. Now on to our scheduled episode.
Okay, so Ryan wants this to be a little experimente, where we play a dumb little card game, and everyone gets to hear how crazy fun we are unedited.
So enthused.
I am of two minds.
And then we can also talk about like the instructions of the game and how to play, and then kind of do like a little wrap up at the end.
Yeah. So I assume you guys want to do unstable unicorns.
Yeah. To be honest, I feel Fun Employed might actually be.
Fun Employed is also very fun.
I've never played it.
No, I've
I've
seen
never played
it.
any of these.
I've never.
You have not played
Heard of
Exploding
Fun.
Kittens either?
No, I
You
bought.
haven't, I thought?
No, I bought it to go to a cabin and play there, but we didn't end up playing.
Never
Yeah,
played
instead you went to the
Exploding Kittens.
basement, you know.
Oh, what's
do
it
something
for?
off the
No.
shelf. shit.
I think I brought it once.
I just
but
read
just
the
to get
label.
played.
It came home.
Isn't Fun Employed the one where you have like job descriptions?
Yes, so it is basically kind of like apples to apples, or
There's probably a description on the
yeah.
box.
It's similar to like apples to apples meets Cards Against Humanity, but you're doing job interviews.
Oh,
Fun
okay.
Employed, the interview
I like
game,
It's like
the,
snake oil.
I like
I've
this.
played
the
Snake Oil
interview
before.
game
I've
of
done that.
actual jobs and
It was at a
absurd
singles game night.
qualifications.
I was like
Shoot.
the only other day one there.
It's in French.
So you had an option?
I
A
had
single
an option.
Was it worth it?
Actually, it wasn't that bad. It was literally just people playing games.
Finding somebody that enjoyed Annie was interesting.
Oh, did you tell him yet what he said about Annie? About how he's excited to hear what she does?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, he's really excited to see the shenanigans that Annie gets into.
Oh, yeah.
Won't he be
We need to
disappointed?
have a sub episode where Matt describes his nights as Annie.
So she takes some warm milk and probably lays down with a book.
Is she actually just Edgar?
No, she has to have sex with her assistant.
You guys all said
Yeah,
that.
I think he's mentioned several times that
Yeah.
that's not how it goes down.
But it
I mean, that's how it's gonna go. It's canon now.
Yeah.
I mean, we still got 5 more legs of that game, so
Lots can happen.
when we finish it in 2020.
Well, technically, we have 2 legs, a body, and
I stand corrected.
which I just
I
have
think
to
we
put
should
close
put
up
this.
codes.
I
and
think
see
we
what
should-
paint
so
the
it's-
eyes
it's
is what
literally
I
like-
think that should be done.
It's literally like
Okay.
apples to apples.
Yes, but
or
it's
But I
job
did it in
interviews.
gold, not blue.
Okay,
Just
so we
because
don't
the
have
blue
to
didn't
make the
show
job
up as
interview, we
nice
just
now,
choose
so
the
it's
card. for
Correct.
that.
So
Okay.
like
We should
the-
sit down
I
after
think
this.
it's whatever, like
game is
black
done.
card just
Yeah.
to be like
Okay.
priest, and then everyone is
Interview.
interviewing to be the priest.
Yeah.
Because who gives at this point?
I think this is. Let's play this game. We all
We're just gonna do it.
love our jobs at some point. So why not interview for other jobs?
Can I be a
That we're not-
slutty anything?
It
Yes.
probably pops up.
This is closer. It's probably closer to Cards Against Humanity
Yeah.
than it is apples to apples.
Even though that they're literally all the same game.
Yes.
Apples
just
to apples
in terms
is
of
a game
appropriate.
designed for 7-year-olds.
It's the game designed for 7-year-olds, but played by 20-year-olds. For the non. Here, you guys can shuffle up
Did
the.
I feel
anyone
like-
see the thing about the unhappy meals? Coming out
It's
for like
like-
October?
Old Mystery Science Theater joke.
Really? I think
Yeah, they
I-
literally,
I
literally.
just
some?
read a headline. It was just a headline.
Grab some and show me.
I just read a headline about McDonald's actually going to be doing this out for like October, unhappy meals.
As the trick instead of the treat.
I don't know, but they're cool because they're all black.
We'll use this episode as an
So what you're saying is go to McDonald's and get unhappy meals?
Yes.
Can they please do like a Nightmare Before Christmas, like release for
I just want to go to
toys?
McDonald's now and order enough. Can I have an unhappy meal?
And do that first.
And then they give you a Happy Meal and punch you in the face.
I spit in it.
Here's what you get, you mopey piece of shit. Get the fuck out of a store. Alright,
Oh, wait.
That was kind of goatish.
alright, so let's see. How do you play?
Are the Hildas here?
First thing you take it up. You make the car sound really good.
That's all we characters while we play this
Dave
game.
has to play it in his characters,
Yes.
so it'll be three.
You have to do it in a German
It'll
accent.
So
Three
two of us are gonna do
voices.
voices and the other three are just gonna do.
Excuse you, I could do voices.
You just do
Name a
this,
character.
that's
No, no, no,
how
no,
it
no.
works.
Name a character in which you have done a voice.
Mm-hmm.
I will say in this game, doing voices helps.
Let's do it.
And sometimes it's almost like
bitchy
necessary.
isn't a voice.
Bitchy isn't a
I know it's who you are, but it's not.
You can be Valley and be bitchy at the same time.
No, I can do Southern. Southern is a...
Southern Belle. I got some
I do
to take.
declare.
I know this is an office job, but I do an awfully good mint julep.
Yeah, can we pick voices, please?
100%. Why the fuck would I care?
I
Jake,
thought
that means you have to
everybody-
commit to at least one voice.
Oh, I'll commit to the voice I'm doing right now.
No, one.
No,
you need
you
to
have
pick
to, like,
one.
That's a voice. You said I have to commit to
No,
a
commit,
voice.
That's
commit
not
to
yours.
one other voice
An
that is.
accent that is not your own.
I don't care if you have to do fucking Mike Ditka.
Here, just split between the two of you.
What's happening?
Split between the two of you, just so that we don't have to like lean over
Yeah,
into
we're
one
splitting
pile.
the kids.
We're splitting.
We're splitting out. Can't deal with your bitchy voice anymore.
I get these cards on the weekends.
And Drake, we
Like
have
a divorce
these
couple.
for
I get cards on the weekend.
Alright, cool.
Oh, I got it.
How many cards do we need of the black ones?
It's like 5 or 7.
Probably 7. I mean, that's how much cards and apples is.
Alright, yeah, it's 4 cards.
It's 4?
Yep.
Okay.
Wow.
And then you have to pick 3.
Oh, for how many, for the job description?
Right.
And
So,
you just explain the game.
right.
We'll
So I
listen.
can just go first here. I'm gonna take the top 2 cards of this green deck, and I get to pick one of the 2 that I want to have you guys apply for. And we're gonna go with this one. So, everyone, today we are accepting applications for the position of butler. So now everyone has to choose 3 of their 4 cards, and is it? I feel like it was 5. Very confident it was 5.
This wonderful unedited episode as there is dead air.
That's fine.
And Edgar is being fucking Edgar.
Yep.
Ugh.
I feel like we've leaned heavily on the sweet drinks.
That's just because I went shopping.
For context, we are drinking liquors of different variety.
Tonight's flavor is
Tonight's flavor is black velvet, toasted caramel flavored whiskey. It is 35% alcohol.
So we have to use these and like explain why they are going to be useful for the job
In character.
in character.
Or doctors.
Oh yeah, we need to fuck.
Winston, I'm sorry, I got slutty.
I like how Winston cares so much about character as long as there is the single through line that they will throw themselves at whatever dick or pussy is around.
Winston is the group's
It's either that or they chop it off.
Yeah.
You're either a massive like seductress or like a huge loner or
A serial dismemberer.
archaeologist. Actually, you know what? Your archaeologist is your least horny character.
Yeah.
Except for wanting to Jimmy his own
Daughter, yeah.
To be honest, his wife is dead, so there are some options that show themselves off.
So Matt,
So I was wrong. It is actually just 4 cards.
And you have to
For your
pick
hand.
3 of them.
And you have to pick 3 of them.
okay.
And then you have to use those 3 traits to sell me on why you should be the person for the job.
So Jake can go first, because he is to your left.
Yep.
No,
do I-
you have to
Yeah, so
read them all
you have to-
off
Now here's the,
and sell it.
and you don't just like read them off and sell it. You usually want to like unveil them one by one as you're giving your sales pitch.
Oh, okay. So we do have to do a pitch. You're not choosing the best out of them?
No,
Correct.
100% the pitch.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you could come up with a great idea, but if you sell it shittily and someone has a horrible idea but sells it fucking gold.
Yeah.
So you have to learn how to BS your way through a job.
Like, I do that already.
Yeah, we know.
It's just,
But you have to do
I
so.
don't do it with, I don't get a job by being, slutty, fairy dust covered, exposed butt crack.
Oh, easy. You're a
Yeah,
sexy
come on.
maid.
Yeah.
Well, no, I just gave my pitch. I'm not,
Oh, that's not a pitch.
slutty, fairy dust covered, exposed butt crack.
Is that a pitch? That's not a pitch.
That's a pitch.
But you also did
Those
do it in a
are
voice.
those are usually things
Those
that I
are
look for in a maid. So,
Or butler.
well,
yeah.
Not going to
Butler.
discriminate.
Yeah.
They're not, butlers aren't made.
Yeah. You could be putting the butt in butler.
Look, everyone needs a butler. Doesn't matter if they're gay or not.
I mean, I don't because I don't have the money for a butler, but okay.
I guess we move on to Ryan.
Next applicant.
So my qualifications for being a butler at your fine establishment is because at one point I played one in a film, and I have really good flute blowing skills, if you know what I mean. And also I had this one wet dream about being a butler. And when I had it, I really thought that I really needed to be a butler for you.
On his way.
So the 3 things are wet dream, flute blowing skills, and what? What did you say?
A film.
Okay.
So,
Oh, come on.
so Ryan decided to play that as Stuart out for Mad TV. I don't know how I get behind that pitch, but look, you can do whatever you want, man.
Alright. I don't know anything about Stuart, so.
Talk into the microphone.
No! Let me do it! Take my strong hand.
Different character, different character.
I know, but that's what his voice sounds like to me.
Alright, next, please.
And that character is a butler, so
You're welcome. It was better than my next card.
Also, after you use your 3 cards, you draw 3 hit points.
oh.
So Winston's going to be speaking in a different language.
I mean, I can't.
Ciao, I am.
I gotta do this right.
You're going with the foreign accent. Make sure you don't fuck up the accent.
I'm trying not to. I'm worried. Okay.
use a key phrase to get into the accent, one that you know
The
will
accent
trigger the
is
accent.
Ethiopian.
Yeah, I told you have a key phrase.
Hello, I am here to be your butler. I'm very good for this job because, you see, I am bald. Bald means there is no hair, nothing caught in the drain. And I can see through anything. It's a very nice brazier you have on. I can do anything you need. Again, no hair, very clean.
That's somewhere in the
Isn't
bar.
that embarrassed? Like, because you're going to put your head somewhere? I don't know.
He's
Moving
full
on.
hitman. He's Agent 47.
Oh, yeah.
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 With X-ray vision.
Make his job a lot easier.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Jenkins. You will notice that I am a very fearful, timid man, which would mean I am at your disposal and will never,
Edgar, can we fucking not, please?
I will answer to your every need and I will not object. You can tell I am timid just by looking at me, for I have a comb over. It is prodigious, and I think it very much, relates to the other one. And also, I might have candy, which, is irrelevant, I suppose, in most job interviews, and it says nothing of my extracurricular activities, but also, everyone likes a good gumdrop from now and then. So, I think I really would appreciate if you would take me into consideration. I know there was a bald Russian gentleman in here earlier, but he looked threatening, and no one wants a threatening butler.
Right. Very clean though. Right. So, our options for review are sparkly butthole.
No, not.
Slutty.
He is not any
Sparkly butthole.
Non-fairy dust covered, slutty, exposed butt crack.
Yeah. Helium sucking flute blower.
That has about dreams.
Agent 47. And a child molester.
It was never proven, and I was never convicted of anything.
All right. Well, it's a really strong field. But
I mean, we all can't be Alfred Pennyworth, okay?
That's fair, and there's no chance of that. Yeah, I think I gotta give it to the flute blower.
Yeah, you do.
Well, we know where Matt's proclivities are.
Okay, I will do the job thing next, and we'll just keep going clockwise.
Yeah, that works.
As you must.
Ah, here we go, Winston.
You have to pick two. You pick two and
Oh,
you
we
choose.
do have to pick two and choose? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Put the
I
other
like
one back.
this one more anyway, so.
So then you can put the other one on the bottom.
Well. I am hiring for an adult store cashier. We are waiting for you.
As one who has a conviction under their belt, there is not much more that I can do but be a wonderful, wonderful adult store cashier. It had nothing to do with money, but we're all good there. And it was other things such as possibly biting somebody's face off after doing some bath salts. But I do know that I am the best person on your mind for this job.
Sure. Sounds like a guy on bath salts.
Yeah.
Winston.
best, son, for your job, because, you know, it's not my fault I was late and hired at that job, but you never know when I come up. So, what you gotta do is be the best cashier you can in customer service. But it still was not I got hired from that place. So, I just know that I'm going to be good, and I'll take no bullshit. It's just work, 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 work. Ain't no joking about that. Thank you.
Okay, can we please go over again? Because that was very well done.
On character work alone, I
Oh,
see
yeah.
my place.
That was very well done.
So I had numb face. Couldn't move my face, so I tried not to move my mouth. No excuses, and no sense of humor. Yeah, it was me.
That was very good.
All right, well, I'll try my best. Guten Tag, my name is Gunther. I am here to be applying for the adult store worker. I am good with mace of both kind. I have particularly good aim, and because I am European, I would be an affirmative action hire and therefore tax deductible.
Can you read yours off for the...
I had mace, good aim, and affirmative action.
You didn't have me read mine.
Yeah, well, we were already in Winston's when I said, could you read yours now, please?
Mine, conviction, rabbit, and a mind reader. Probably from all the bath salts.
Edgar, get it out. Fuck off. See, you give him an inch, he'll take a goddamn mile.
Yeah.
And that mile will be all over your shit.
Womp womp.
So I actually had to swap out one of mine after you went, because this is just gonna be way better. Guten Tag.
It's Gunther's twin.
I'm trying to do German names. My name is Franz. I am here to be store cashier. German accent.
Oh, okay.
I must say, I'm a little confused because in this country, you don't allow children to be cashiers.
For a second there, I thought you were going to go porn. I was like, whoa!
I saw it says adult store cashier.
Oh, okay.
Children don't work in USA, right? Anyway, I'm also very good at counting money. I have an associate's degree from the University of Leipzig online. I graduated with 2.7 GPA, which in America translates to roughly 1.4 GPA, which is over 100%. So, very good.
Why did it all of a sudden become Indian?
Franz Gupta.
Also, in case, bad men with, like, when they do, like, bath salts, they come into the store, I can frighten them away with my chainsaw. It's how we do it in Germany.
Or Canada. Or India.
Or Serbia.
Yeah, it's Serbia.
I had to change up what I was doing on the fly after you went.
Look, that speaks to me of an ill-prepared employee.
Or an opportunist.
Could you read yours off for the?
I had German accent, associate's degree, and chainsaw.
He had his associate's degree in the German accent.
Yeah. No, let's be real. I barely got a GED in that.
This is tough because I want it to involve around the. It's going to be Winston. I like.
It's gotta be the numb face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I wanted it to involve the adult themed.
Alright, guys, are you ready for the next job? Oh, this one's great. Alright, our job for tonight is a game show host.
Hello and welcome to The Death is Right. We'll be hosting a game show that involves things of murderous consequences. You can choose between a sawed-off shotgun, a chain, or a boomerang. Now that is just one show that I have been involved with. This is why I should be your talk show host. Or game show host. Same thing.
Are you done? No.
Can you read yours off, Winston?
I had sawed-off shotgun, chain, and boomerang.
I just like the one guy who shows up with a chain.
Or he's got a boomerang and a sawed-off shotgun and this chain around my waist.
It's not even a chain, it's just a belt.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Dick Feelgood. I might be self-entitled, but this microphone in my hand makes me... Oh, I've dropped the mic and... Oh no, I'm having a stroke. Just stay with me. Good night.
And see.
Oh no, he's dead.
The next up on
Really?
The Death
You
is Right.
used stroke, but in that sense?
Yeah, it helped with the mic drop.
Yeah.
Because he's dead, I should do
Not dead yet.
I'm not dead yet.
That's the game.
the job. The death is right.
Poke the dead body.
Matt, you ready?
Yes. Hello and welcome to Who Wants to Be in a Wheeling Chair?
Great.
Is this a dating game show?
We've all lost. We've all lost. I mean, I might be a stroke victim, but I can't top wheelchair.
Okay.
I don't get why everybody's fucking laughing. Is this funny? You think this is funny? Oh, God. Sorry. No, that's just part of my disability. Oh, no. Sorry. I still don't understand why everyone is fucking laughing. Raph. This is where my idea has stopped.
How is anyone supposed to top that for Ryan?
Can you read?
My three things were wheelchair, uncontrollable gas, and wrath. Three things that clearly go really well together.
For Ryan.
I know.
I mean, he's so attracted to wheelchairs.
Yeah.
And people
That's why this is his game show.
Yeah.
Who wants to be in a wheelchair?
He wants to be Ryan's next boyfriend.
And the only way that could have been any better is if it was wheelchair and lube and wrath and leather.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna go.
So I'm just gonna stop the recording. Now, I think we've offended just about everybody. We're gonna
No. My 3 cards were apocalypse, illiterate, and elephantitis. There's no education in the apocalypse, so I don't know how to read,
One way to take
write,
it.
or speak. And I have elephantitis in my jaw. Hey,
Well, you enjoy your grade A hosts.
Yeah, this is something.
Here's the issue. I feel
You're gonna
like,
get canceled in pilot.
I feel like this is between Jake and Matt because Jake really went there. like he really went there. However, Matt had more of a storyline behind it.
okay.
And I had wheels.
Is anyone gonna be really
Did
surprised
you
that Ryan
understand
picks Matt? Is anyone really gonna be surprised?
I gave you such a beautiful story.
You might as well have just blown him on the way here.
Just because you can't understand my story doesn't mean it wasn't a wonderful story. I just told you the story of Forrest Gump.
So, on that note of Jake's humanness, your job you are applying for at the Vatican is priest.
I got it.
Oh,
This is
I
mine.
got it. To all the Catholics that are listening to this, I'm sorry.
Let's be real. At this point, Catholics know what they're about.
You've read that pamphlet. You know what you're gonna do.
I mean, at this point, when my own aunt acknowledges that it's probably not the best thing, and she's like more Catholic than the church, yeah,
First
Catholics
priest.
understand.
So, okay. I might be effeminate, but you don't want a lot of really threatening priests in the priesthood anymore because I just feel like, it's not a good look for the whole blood and thunder kind of God. I also think me being mildly assertive is a good thing. I can make sure that the parishioners know what to expect from me. But I also, there was hell. I don't know if there's hell. Really, it's just God turning his back to you. There's not really a purgatory anymore. So, I think we just, you kind of have to go with the flow. Also, I'm a hoarder. So, I really have scrimped and saved on a lot of these biscuits and wine. And, we're covered for about 5 years. I think I should be allowed into your clergy, Mr. Pope.
Hail Mary and Happy Goldberg.
That was so close, and yet so far. Alright. Yes, hi, I'm Father David. I'm here to apply for the role of priest. I actually completely forgot. Completely.
Just 100% fuck you.
Nope, I completely.
I'm an atheist, you piece of
I
shit.
knew it was Dave. And to meet Dave and David, I didn't even make the connection until after you said it.
I don't know why everyone's got my number today.
Alright. Sorry. Hi, I'm Father Bartholomew. I'm here to apply for the role of priest. I think that I'm most qualified for this position because while many in the church have sort of tried to cover things up and sweep things under the rug, I have just fully embraced the shame of everything that has gone on. So like when your parishioners come asking about like, oh, should we really believe this or that? I just be like, listen, the people you've been listening to for years have been raping children. So I mean, it's wow. Yeah. Also, next up, I think the other thing that I should be really good as a priest is that I have night vision, which means I can camp out in the churches and see who is doing bad things.
In the church?
Where do you think all these things have been happening?
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah. You want all the bad priests out of here? I can hide out. I'll find them. And lastly, I think that I'm most qualified for this position because I made you believe all of that, which, is just proof that I'm an excellent pathological liar.
Really sink it.
I like the concept that he doesn't actually have night vision. He has night vision goggles
Yep.
and just walks around with like.
Actually, it's just a VR set. So Ryan, these are the three I wish I had for this question, this job.
I thought you were a method actor.
Oh.
But,
So
no,
just
next
pathological
job.
liar.
You could have gave it up.
I didn't want to go too gay.
You have the approval.
You have the approval.
Okay, it's good to know. It's good to know.
Uh,
Future campaigns.
It'd be like me pretending to be a straight guy. See, like
Yeah.
nobody'd be offended.
Right.
You'd have to wear a hat.
Backwards.
So you have to go full Kyle.
I think we all need to take a moment to. I embrace the shame is one of the best lines you've come up with.
That t-shirt.
Just a priest with night vision goggles. I embrace the shame.
I'm Father John. I'm coming over to the Vatican because I got rushed over here due to one or two little misunderstandings. I was dipping my fingers into the collection plate once or twice, but that's all over now. I've got finger cuffs, My other qualifications for this job is I had to do a lot of soul searching because I only like the pretty boys, and I found out that all children love God. This all came crashing down a few months ago when some parents found my photographical evidence. But I really need this.
I want to appreciate how much better that was with the voice. Like you accepted the character work, and it made it so much better.
Yes, can we applaud Jake for using
It was it was well done. Well done.
My cards were greed, shallow, and camera.
So I've heard all of the other gentlemen that are talking here that they do really think that they are qualified for said job, but none of them. God does not speak to them like He speaks to me at all. He only speaks to me.
Mr. Pope, the official word of God.
Also, he also told me that I am better better than anyone else in the world. While I sit here amongst you, I am the best.
Why did you become Mussolini?
Also, my family comes from long lineage of many people. And because of that, I have tons of fucking money. Because he's filthy rich with a god complex that hallucinates.
At first you were Patrick from SpongeBob SquarePants, and then, yeah, you were Groot at the end. I enjoyed this game, guys.
Why doesn't this character work happen when we play?
Priest is one of the best cards. It always brings out the most outrageous
So,
Can we just point to who we think just deserves this?
Again, the character works well. Really
Yeah.
well.
I was really
It was really
pleased
good.
with Embrace the Shame, and then Jake's happened, and I was like, all right, well, I'm out.
that was very nice. I'm proud of you, Jake.
Looking forward to that card.
Oh, I can't wait.
Ooh, this one's gonna be fun.
Dave, I think you're the green one, yeah.
Speaking of green one, She-Hulk.
Ooh, I know, I saw that. Ooh.
Anyway, that's Disney Plus TV show. Motivational speaker. Do your damnedest.
Richard Simmons? I already got that one. I got that.
Matthew, will you?
Like, I already have that.
Fine, I won't take it. Fucking
Alright.
You're late.
I'm sorry, I had to go first. Hi, I'm here to apply for the role of motivational speaker. I think I've got a lot of experience under my belt in this, and it's because I travel all around the country already, just inspiring people all the time. That's all I do. I have an incredible drive, and you know, I think my message really reaches people. And if not, like, that's their fault. But you know, hey, I can't. I can only do my part. If they don't want to take it, it's fine. I have enough self-respect that, you know, whether or not they take my advice, that's on them. I think it's pretty good advice, but it's not for everybody. As is this job. You know, you can try and hire somebody else. They might not do as good a job, but you know, it's totally your choice. I think that I would be the best, and it's because of my extreme passive aggressiveness.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so hire me or don't. Like, it's whatever.
I was really worried when there was no voice and you started very like normally that you were just really sincere on this one.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a good joke payoff. It was a good joke payoff.
Yeah, your choice. It'll live to you. You're the employer.
That's how Matt talks to me, actually, on one of those phrases.
Yeah.
Do it, don't, like, do what you want, but, like,
It's not how I would handle that D&D fight, but you know.
Hi, darling.
What do I know?
I'm here for the motivational speakership. I just got let go from my previous job as a motivational speaker because I was smoking too much cigarettes. I'm going to give you a little bit of something that I did in my previous job. Now, I worked in Las Vegas, and I motivationally spoke to the wonderful red light district women and how to keep their moist, saggy snatches clean. It's all about soap and time. Take a Brillo pad and get in there.
Do you smoke through a hole in your throat?
I really wish I had one of them. Hey. Just so everybody knows. Moist, saggy snatch.
You don't say.
I was taken aback to find out that that's what it was.
So, I'm one of the, I'm actually gonna do some weight loss for you over here. That's actually what I do on a regular basis. Is I have one of those workout TV shows, but I really think that I could be a much better motivational speaker because of all the wonderful squats that I do, but what my listeners don't really realize is how sneaky I am. Because I really get real hands-on with all of my people, especially those big, strong men. They actually get one of those sneaky fancies.
Winston, why don't you go?
Please save us.
You know, dude, life, it's like Moses splitting the Red Sea.
Please be Matthew McConaughey.
And life is just full of light, and it just comes at you, swallows you up like a black hole. You know, love is love, man. Let's just get together in a circle and just roll blunt, dude. Thank you.
I was really nervous that it was making me circle jerk.
I was worried about Charles Manson.
Yeah.
Oh, that too.
So what was your first one?
Red Sea, black hole, and blunt.
Oh, okay.
Love the character work. You terrified me.
Hey, just dealing with the cards gave me.
You did do that. I have to give it to Matt. That was a well-established and perfectly set up joke.
Yes.
Also, I would have just guilt tripped you.
Oh, I can't wait for this one. Oh.
You already know what you're gonna do before you
Yes.
know what the card is.
Oh, I will build it.
Oh. Alright. I'm gonna challenge you guys to not use the obvious jokes here. Plumber.
Okay.
Oh, no. I don't know if I can. Nope, I got this.
I'm gonna give you a chance to.
I've got that.
I'm gonna use the restroom.
Okay. I've got mine. I just gotta think on how I'm gonna do it.
That's all you gotta do is just how to do it. You just have to push yourself until you came. You know exactly
You
what
want
I'm
to
talking
try
about.
How about Father John, though?
You just have to push yourself until you came. Oh no!
You know exactly what I'm talking about. That's not peanuts.
Time we get? Is it quarter after?
7:22.
I wonder how long unstable unicorn takes. Maybe we can switch over to.
Are you sure?
30 to 45 minutes.
We got time. We got time to switch over, huh?
Yeah. Why don't we call it after Matt's?
Yeah.
Try it out.
Yeah. Maybe start setting up.
2.
We gotta make this one count.
Yeah, I'm 0 for however many rounds we've done this for.
Build a unicorn army. Betray your friends. Unicorns are now your friends.
So did you betray the unicorns?
No, build a unicorn. Betray your friends. Unicorns are your friends now.
I'm scared. I'm worried.
We know enough of these. I got this.
Sure, I'm worried about the last part though.
It's a plumber.
Fuck, single line.
Yeah.
I have a feeling
I have to
this
figure out how
probably
to
gonna
deal
be
with it.
like Exploding Kittens and Sparkle Kitty.
That was the other one. And
Oh,
not
unicorns?
good.
yeah, we'll do this after your
Your round.
After your round. After we all answer your thing.
Hey, Brian didn't give him either. Oh no, he got one.
Yeah.
I got Butler.
He had to be
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
Yes, so,
Plumber.
plumber.
Hi. I'm here for the plumber job. I don't know if I really want it. I saw the ad and like it's good money, but it's not like great money, and like I might be going to school, but I haven't made up my mind yet because it's just like I'm really always just trying. My dad is always telling me that I really need a stable job, and I really want to go to school, but I can't figure it out. Should I?
Please tell me your card is like 17 years old.
Indecisive, deep daddy issues.
Oh, all right. Yeah, plumbing is probably not for you.
Not phallic stuff though. It's like really deep daddy issues.
Yeah.
Let me get suited up so I can show you the whole thing. Well, it does look a little weird with all the fur and like the tail. There's also it's almost kind of like mascotting, but it's a little bit different. But it totally relates to this job. This is actually it's a part of me. It's kind of like the guy that I want to be, but it's not because it's not really a guy. It's more of a fox, but you don't have to worry about that. Nobody's gonna really freak out if they see this 6-foot fox walking up to their house. It does get a little warm in this suit, but it's just kind of my thing. So and also I don't really think that you can say no to this because it's my you can't discriminate against me because I'm a furry. You can't do that. It's a completely protected class. You really have nothing left to lose. Really, truly, literally though, I have nothing left to lose because really nobody else wants to fucking hire me because they see this and they think that it's weird, but really it's not that weird. Why don't here let me show you what I can do. Let's just do some experimenting. Let's can I check out your pipes, see what's going on, see if you have a leak. Maybe unclog a couple of pipes.
I think plumber might not be the right job for you because
Are you sure?
I think that
You have nothing left to lose. Look at this loser that you just interviewed.
Unless you're at a convention.
yeah, I mean, I would think that shit would stick in that.
No, I have gloves. I have the rubber gloves, And also, what are you talking about shit? Like most people clean out before I like do anything with their plumbing. Isn't that what this job is for?
I'm under.
Alright. Next, please.
Also, mostly because that impression comes with way too much experience.
Yeah. As he slowly turns around to face the wall.
Readjust, sits foxtail.
Winston.
G'day, mate. My name's Douglas. And I really need this job. I've been out of work for a while because, one day I was at the shop and I just needed to get a Prince Albert on my wood. And that's dang thing walks right in. It's a dingo of all things. Just walks into the shop. And luckily I had my repellent with me. But the dang dingo just bit off my knob. I've been out of work for a while. I need this job, mate. I need this job. A guy without a knob and no Prince Albert to prove it. Please, I need this job, mate. The dingo's a
I liked it, but I don't know if knob is the Australian word.
I think it is.
It's
I
the
think it
British
is.
word for dick.
I'm not enough on my Australian
Australian listeners, tell us what it means.
Please
What
write
the word
in.
is.
Don't write it, I don't want to hear.
You're welcome for being able to record this.
Alright, now, here. I saw you got one of them fluffy fellas, but as a plumber, I'm fluffy where it counts. So, to really play up that posterior, I only wear spandex as I work. Also, as someone who's diving into shit tubes 24/7, you're gonna want someone who's real desperate. And I have some loan sharks that I owe a lot of money to, and I've only got 6 months left to live. So if I could have this job and pay them off, maybe I can shoot that up to maybe 7, 8 months. I'm real good with a wrench. And also, it sounds like that man also needs to go to a hospital and should be nowhere near anything that's septic. I wouldn't hire a child because I think there are labor laws against that. And it sounds like he just wants to do butt stuff, but not in the way that actually applies to plumbing.
He's got the wrong kind of plumbing.
Exactly. So I think I am by
Are you
far
sure?
the superior candidate. Again, nice rump on this one, and also
I can tell.
They're gonna break my knees and slit my throat and dump me in a river.
dingoes.
Yeah, I think you might be at risk for infection here.
Why am I taking off my clothes, mate?
You're just going to be in feces. So I think that's not necessarily because
It's
of...
been healed, mate. I just need work.
He's got animal abuse charges to pay for.
What are
I
you doing
think
with that?
maybe you're going to get the plumber.
Yeah, I got one.
Yay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on,
prefer
the
you
dingo
didn't.
and the dick. I worked really hard on this one.
You did very well with it.
Alright, so that's the end of the game. Let's go around table.
What's everybody's occupations?
Matt, what do you got?
I got motivational speaker and game show host.
I got a priest.
I'm a butler. Get it? Butler?
I don't know, I'm an adult store cashier.
And I'm a plumber. So looks like Matt wins.
Woohoo! Yeah.
This actually went really
Yeah,
well
it was really
for
fun.
character building and like voice building.
Yeah,
I'm a little
really
bit
good.
disappointed I didn't get one more round because the 3 cards I had ready were merit badge, handcuffs, and good times in Tijuana.
Oh God, no! I think the amount of priest.
Yeah, the
jokes-
priest stuff, we hit the priest stuff.
Was-
Yeah,
Anyone want more of this caramel?
I'm going to.
Come on, you got the ice for it.
Sure. I'll tell you when.
Don't stop pouring.
Don't stop.
Don't stop.
audio podcast. We don't need. I don't think.
I'm very gay.
I'm very gay.
Oh God! How gay are you today?
I'm very gay. But I had like semi-gay before that. I had like gay 0.5.
So you're a total of gay.
I'm a quarter of super gay.
Just gotta expose yourself to some more radioactive materials.
And I'll become fabulous AF.
Super Saiyan gay.
With a power of over 8,000.
They call me
With the power of Grayskull.
They call me a pirate because I'm always hunting for booty.
Oh God.
Just a super fabulous pirate.
I feel like these are all also characters for this game.
Pirate is a job in there.
Can you,
I looked.
can you tell me how much you want?
This man.
How many fingers?
That's good.
I pour until you say stop.
Yeah.
Or until you're very gay.
Oppa!
Oppa! But in a Canadian way. Oppa eh!
Oppa, eh?
Cheers, queers.
Canadians.
Slanche was the only one I said in Canada.
Solange. Beyonce.
Cilantro.
Solange.
Solange.
That is good.
Okay, Matt.
How do we
How
play
do we play Unstable
unicorns?
So
We've got a half
You
hour.
gotta, it's on the, yeah, you just lift that.
Yeah, this. Why is this almost
on the wrong
gone?
side.
Because
I
it's
thought
good.
it would last longer because I didn't think we would drink as much whiskey.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Whiskey gives me
Took me
heartburn,
a
so
second
we'll
too.
see how this happens.
You mean how this goes? It's already happened.
Is it sad that we're probably not going to be able to drink this mixed with anything?
Why? We
Because
used to have like a shot, right?
Well,
Or a
we've
mix.
also got to save some for Tim.
Yeah.
So Tim gets the first pour, and then the rest gets divvied out between the cream soda we all buy.
Yeah.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Oh.
So the next game we're playing is called.
Do it in an accent.
I think, what?
Do it in an accent.
Um,
Accents are fun.
You've had too much whiskey.
I think we should just, stop recording here.
No, just keep going.
Just keep-
Well, no, because we don't know if we'll be able to finish this, and then.
But why does it matter? Literally, this is
finish
just.
recording.
this
That,
is just
I
the
think this is
pepperoni.
more visual than it is like the fun employed.
Yeah, if it's a visual game, that really
It
doesn't
looks
make
more
for a good.
visual than it.
It's mainly like
Uh,
the rules
thank
of
you
it.
for listening.
Yeah, this is a raw audio concept of
Us playing
Morons
games.
of Madness!
morons at the table. Bye, guys.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Morons of Madness. We have been uploading since February 2019, thinking that no one would listen. However, in the short time of 5 months, we have over 600 unique downloads with listeners in every region of the world. This truly blows our minds, and we couldn't do this without each and every one of you. As we wrap up this season of Horror on the Orient Express, we want to inform you on what you can expect next from the Morons of Madness. We'll be transitioning into our homebrew campaign of D&D, presented to you by Dave. You can expect this season of D&D, the Silver Quadro, coming soon. We hope that every one of you continue to listen to us as our morons traverse the world of D&D.